Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video all about the new MAC Next to Nothing face color and powder. I created this look, something super fresh-faced, super radiant, very natural and neutral, but you look super put together and stunning. I love it so much. So there is this picture that MAC had created, and it's for Next to Nothing, and it's about finding your perfect shade. So if you're anywhere from like NC 15 and W13, you'll be light, which is me because I'm NC 15, and W15 and W18 you'll be light plus, and W20 and C20 and NC 25 you'll be medium, and so on. Since you can't see it, I'll just link this picture down below, that way you can see like what shade would best suit your skin color compared to like if you know your shade in like the NCs or NWs. But if you want to kind of see this product in action and see how to use it and how it works and obviously how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Since this product is not a coverage product, I'm going to start by color correcting. And to do so, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Cushions in the peach and the green to correct any redness, and the peach for under the eyes to correct any blue or purple tones. When color correcting the eyes, you want to make sure to get this inner corner because that's where it tends to be the darkest. So you can see the difference that this one is just so much brighter, and we haven't even done concealer, it's just simply color correcting. And now I'm going to take the green one to color correct any redness, which I clearly have quite a bit of. And these color correctors have such a thin consistency that it's almost like you're putting nothing on the skin. Okay, now that I have sort of evened out my complexion, I'm going to go in with the face color. It is the Next to Nothing face color. Now, the common misconception is that this is not a foundation. It is basically skincare in a bottle with a little bit of a tint. So the one thing that you want to do before using this is to shake it. You don't want to vigorously shake it, you just want to make sure you turn it a little bit on its sides, make sure that the product mixes together well because it is an emollient, so you want to make sure all of the parts mix together. So I'm going to start out with just a pump. I am in the shade Light, which is the lightest shade, and I'm actually going to just take a flat paddle brush. And this product does oxidize a little bit, so keep that in mind. And I'm just going to start spreading it on the face. Now, you want to press it into the skin. It's like a press and drag motion. This product is not okay to use with your fingers. It actually looks worse if you use your fingers. It's meant to be used with either a brush or a sponge. So you can see the difference between both sides. This one is much more glowy, it's more luminous, and that is the opalescent microspheres that are in the product. So opalescent microspheres help reflect the light, and it's going to give the illusion that the skin is more luminous and radiant and more even in sense of texture. So it's going to make the texture nice and even. And it's not buildable. So this foundation looks worse if you add multiple layers. It is meant to be very sheer. I'm going to kind of show you up close. It's just very luminous, and it's supposed to give the illusion that the skin is a lot more even in texture and just give it such a super radiant finish. It's almost like you're adding like a radiant filter to your skin, because it's advertised as like an Instagram filter without adding a filter. I'm going to add a slight amount of concealer because I am one that likes just a smidge more coverage I'm not going to add any coverage underneath my eyes because I think the color corrector did enough for me. I'm actually just going to take the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Stick in NC15, and I'm going to use this to spot conceal. So I'm just using a brush with it, and anywhere I still have some acne peeking through, I'm just going to add a slight bit more of coverage. Okay, so the natural lighting is, I feel like it's kind of throwing it off a little bit, but I'm going to zoom in so that way you can kind of see, hopefully. It's not full coverage. It's probably about like light to medium because I added concealer. Now the coverage of the actual face color is sheer. So adding just a smidge of that concealer kind of helps just even out the complexion a little bit more, just to make sure that my skin stays more flawless. Now I am going to apply the powder. This is the Next to Nothing pressed powder. This does have a long wear claim, and the powder itself is super silky and it's super soft, and it does have a bit of pigment, but it still has those, you know, light reflecting properties in it that are going to help give the skin a luminous finish. So I'm just going to take a powder brush and I'm going to press this in where I get the most oily, which I have dry skin, so I really like this product, but since it is an emollient, I like to set it in specific areas. So I'm gonna leave like this area untouched. And I'm kind of rolling and pressing it into the skin because I want it to give me more longevity and wear. So that is the face color with the powder. I personally really like this. I love the way it looks because it looks super fresh, super put together, but it doesn't really look like you're wearing anything, and it stays luminous, which I love. I love a nice dewy finish. So it's an A+ in my book, and it's, like I said, it's super hydrating. It does have antioxidants and collagen boosters. It has, I believe it has cucumber extract, which is a skin conditioning agent. So it's going to condition, it's going to hydrate, it's going to help improve the collagen in the skin. So it is skincare, but it is also just a slight tint to kind of give you an even finish. But it also has the optical diffusers in it that are going to help give that like soft focus on the skin. So it's all around, the technology in it is really cool. And if you're someone that likes full coverage, full beat, you won't like this product. It's not going to be for you. It's also one you can't mix it. It's not recommended that you mix because it is an emollient. Now, you can wear it under foundation or you can wear it on top of foundation. Honestly, the best way to me is to wear it by itself with the powder. And I would just add a concealer on top if you have some like red spots peeking through, which I always do. So I'm going to continue. So I'm actually going to take MAC's Emphasize powder. I have it in a duo here, but I'm going to take this powder here, and I'm actually going to put some of this under my eyes. MAC's Pro Emphasize powder has a nice sheen to it, and it looks so gorgeous under the eyes. It's going to help brighten, and it almost is like a light reflector as well, so that's what I love about it. So now I'm going to take MAC's Bone Beige, which is the other half of this palette. These are not sold anymore, but both of these colors are sold individually. You can get them online or in pro stores. So I'm just going to take the Bone Beige. I'm just going to work this to just give shape to the face. I'm not going to go in and fully like contour and cut the cheeks. I'm just using this to kind of warm up my complexion and add some shape. Now for blush, I'm going to take the Red Obsessed Casual color by MAC. If you don't have this one, because I do not recall if this is I don't think this was a permanent color. If not, just use like Improper Copper, which is another all-time favorite of mine. I may end up using both of these. I may use Improper Copper as more of like a highlight and Red Obsessed more as like the cheek color. So I'm going to go in with Red Obsessed first. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Improper Copper. So that more so the tops of the cheekbones, because Improper Copper has more of a glow. So I'm just kind of layering the products. Just slightly, because it's going to give me more glowiness. Okay, so very fresh and radiant and luminous. I did do my brows a little bit lighter just because, you know, the face isn't going to have much going on, so I didn't want them to be the focus. I'm just going to add a bit of mascara. And since these casual colors are good for the cheeks and the lips, I'm just going to take the one that I used on my cheeks and tap it on the lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using the new MAC Next to Nothing face color and powder. I personally really enjoy this product because I feel like I can get a fresh face without overdoing it, because I will, you know, use a full coverage foundation and go, you know, for that no makeup look, and it just, I mean, it doesn't work. So using, you know, a cream blush and cream highlight, lighter brows, because I mean obviously my hair is not this light or this warm, but doing so lightens up the entire look. And so, you know, doing something on the lips that is very neutral, it looks like you just put a clear gloss on, you know, it's just very fresh, very radiant, very luminous, and I feel super put together, super professional, and it's good for day to day as well. Like this, you know, if I wasn't, you know, talking to a camera, this would take 5 minutes tops. So it's super easy to do, and I'm really enjoying it. So this is the fresh-faced Next to Nothing look. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.